So, and just like that, we are back for Sept of the Red Branch, where Maeve has heard some things, some new people have come to Sept, there have been antics, there's been socializing, and now Maeve is flitting back out of the Umbra. And, she doesn't, like, come spilling out, screaming and running. No, she pops back over and just goes over to speak to the Children of the Oak, wherever they are gathered up together.
Yeah, I mean, you see Christopher, Orla, Fionn, Daniel, everyone except Dermot.
There's that moment of like, damn, when did I miss Daniel getting here? Oh, well, fuck it. She just walks up and are they like near everyone else? How is everything situated?
They're sitting together. They always sit together. You'll probably find them just sitting off on one of the benches in the midway point between the training yard and the farmer's path.
Yeah, just walks over, the bit of a wave, just to, it's clear it's not her usual cheery, like, waggle hand. It's just, the I'm coming over wave. I have news. Glances probably first over to Daniel, just because she told him she would be getting some.
Where is he?
He is at the mill, alone. The rest of the pack
Alone?
back. The rest of the pack is pulled back to an altar, but there are creatures there with him, and there are a number of men, a good 25 in the village below. They are working in tandem with the mill. If they see us, they will call a warning. If it is attacked, they will come to reinforce.
Very well.
There's more.
Naturally.
He is actively working to taint the land. I couldn't clearly hear, but I assume around the mill itself, they're trying to plant taint in the land.
Fionn just glances over.
Something
you know this how?
I sent the mists.
Just nods like, huh.
I thought it was look.
He just gives it an approving little nod like, okay, good. Very well, and we'll have to interrupt whatever ritual it is and de-cleanse it once everything is dead.
Yes. It's something about preparing for a future. They want this to last.
Well, then we'll interrupt it. I don't care what they say. It's very just, Daniel kind of cuts across. There was something else.
We need, Christopher, you need to pull your family back.
There's like a stare. You know what I mean? Like what?
He's been told that if the place is attacked, to try to flee. The rest will come to reinforce if they see that he is in trouble. So they've encouraged him to flee so that they can meet him partway, if that is the case. But if he does successfully flee, or if he finishes what he's doing and gets away, he's going for Morin. He's been told to collect her.
You hear, or just hear what? Dermot will handle that. Dermot will handle that. They're sending Dermot together. The Alpha, the Huntsmaster.
Yeah, she just nods like, okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, you don't really want to fuck with Dermot. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't ever.
That's Nessa's younger brother. Do you know what I mean?
Nope, she will be here and safe, and I mean maybe not happy, but certainly safe.
There, he will explain things and make sure they get back to Sept before we leave, or during our leaving. You hear, Daniel? I'll talk to Sasha. He'll assemble a ragtag force to raid the village while we're hitting the main mill.
All right.
He volunteered his services after my howl, so we could use him.
Yeah, she just nods agreement. Didn't even have to.
Pick the people you're picking. Let's go. You kind of just load. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she will have a brief aside just to catch Fiona up on what she understands, the other details that they gave her, the rats that have progressed beyond small tainted animals to something that walks on two legs, just so he has an idea of what they're rolling into.
Not gonna lie, if Sean's just like, the attitude is the children of the oak are that right, they're like, cool, that means they're going to be more fun to kill. You know what I mean? That's the children of the oak at the minute.
Fuck it. That's fine.
No, but he appreciates the knowledge, but you get the impression like that. Do you know what I mean?
Better. And she's like, just threw to Seamus as soon as, they start, the whole, okay, good, we're informed, break. She's like, they know. Daniel knows, Christopher knows. Dermot is going to fetch Morin.
All right, good work.
We need to pull together people who are going.
Well, all right then. So yeah, I imagine what the scene of the flying pits is still a go, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. So Seamus just whistles.
Oh, that whistle!
To get everybody's attention.
You get your Kian's attention.
Kira's head snaps over to you.
I'm gonna guess the rest of the NPCs. Well, some of them look around anyway, but either way, Seamus gets a vantage point. And I suppose all of you heard about Daniel the other day screaming and shouting. Well, guess what? It's fucking go time.
you can see Halfdan's eyes roll to the back of his head. I'll put it like this, Seamus. You can hear the bagpipe music in the fucking distance.
Seamus just looks at him, my man.
Do you think he was really not going to tell Gravelwalk it's happening and then leave without him? And he really fucking high. Do you know what I mean? I want to live. Do you know what I mean? Gravelwalk comes down in armor, Seamus. It is patchy leather armor. You know what I mean? It looks like he come out of the bog. He looks demented looking.
I mean, if Gravelwalk's appearing, that look, Seamus is going to turn around. The smile, and obviously he's going for the butcher's grip. Come on, it's Gravelwalk.
Yeah, just nods. You know what I mean, Seamus?
The clasp.
Let me just get the bagpipe music because I can't not listen to this when he appears. There you go. Because for Kian and Kira, this man, the bearded man, appears. He looks like every inch of the wild man that you can see Seamus hyping up when he sees him. The man looks like he just walked out of the literal mountain. His eyes are like bug-eyed and everything and twitching.
Yeah. Seamus clasps onto him. Gravelwalk, pleasure.
Hello there. Didn't think I fucking missed it, did you?
I'd be thoroughly fucking upset if you did.
Well, good. I brought a few friends with me. You hear?
Good.
I mean, Vera, Seamus, she's in the full regalia, the armor. Blackbriar's in his weird, umbral clothes, and Scars of the Mind is standing there, arms folded with the big claw scar across his face. You know what I mean?
Look, Seamus just looks around and like, my psychotic friends. Yay.
Yeah. You also see Duncan running down the lane like, wait. You know what I mean?
Well then, Raya, I guess we're going to have a real fucking party now, aren't we?
Oh, you're goddamn fucking right. We're going to fight and we're going to kill him and we're going to kill them all. You know what I mean? Whoa. He says that with such loudness that I can never do because half my family are asleep. But I mean, for Kian and Kira, the ground, he says it like a roar, like a snarl. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, eventually Maeve will rejoin this fucking chaotic mess.
Yeah. Seamus will spin on his heel again, look towards Kian and Kira. No kids, you fucking coming or what?
Of course.
Oh, you see Liam, crack his knuckles. He's in.
Yeah, you can see. I mean, Kira doesn't say anything. Kira just stands up and grabs her hatchet.
What the fuck are you doing with a hatchet? But Gravel walks over, kind of tapping your chest, like pop. right in the boobie. What's that for?
Small
You Ragabash?
weapon.
Are you? You Ragabash?
No, I'm an Arun.
Oh, well then, put the fucking hatchet down, Squirrely. Use these hands. Holds up his fists. Hands. To be fair, Kira, the woman behind him has a fucking great sword over her shoulder. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hands.
Clarify.
Let me just clarify.
And I believe
I mean-
Duncan probably has one as well.
No, Duncan is coming with these hands.
Duncan got shamed last time. Now he's
Good.
using these hands.
Good man.
Halfdan using these hands because Halfdan always uses these hands.
In the background,
Seamus.
depending on how much Seamus is protesting, Maeve's gonna scamper up, pull out the pot, and be like, "We ain't got time for the big long stuff, but I'm gonna paint the poop out of you."
Seamus is just standing there as Maeve is painting him as he's already stripped off his clothes that I am the weapon.
Just writes "I am the weapon" on his chest of like finger paint.
Oh my god.
Aside from that, no, Gravelwalk's like, these hands. What you doing? Hands.
Kira puts the hatchet down.
Ah, good. You're not a bitch. You hear Farrah just side eye, do you know what I mean? Side eyes the shit out of Gravelwalk but doesn't say anything. Oh, good. I'll be waiting to see what you do with him. Slaps you in the face and keeps walking past.
I mean, like, there's a like she watches him like, whoa, who the fuck is he?
Do you get hostile?
She does not get hostile, but she watches him go. Like,
Oh, he's marching right up to fucking Orla. Like, Orla, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? Or just like, we're going on a fucking rage up, man. You know what I mean? They just start shouting at each other.
We're gonna go commit homicide.
They just start screaming at each other like a fucking angry pair of fucking chimpanzees. Like, you ever see those two gorillas that just start beating at each other? You know what I mean? That's basically what Orla and Gravelwalk are like at each other.
yeah, and she watches. Like, she knows Orla's in her run. She watches this, and like it like there's just something clicks in her head. Like, oh, he's getting people fired up and ready to go. She
Yeah. You can turn back and see that the woman in like all her armor and the great sword just watching you.
yeah, she relaxes a bit. I mean, she doesn't
What do you-
look less ready to go, but she looks less ready to immediately pop off at something.
Clearly, you've never had the Galliard before.
Not like that. But yeah.
Then get good. And she walks after Gravelwalk. Your Halfdan just walks by, just does the mic drop, and then keeps walking after fucking after Vera. Just does the non-verbal like boom, and then keeps walking.
Does the gesture. God.
So,
Yep.
because I don't want to stall this too long, 2 questions for you, Torna.
Mhm.
1, where's Eve? Is she coming or is she staying?
Eve has been put with Sasha's group. She's raiding the village.
Ha, good, because if she was staying, I couldn't help myself.
Oh.
Seamus would make fun.
No, Eve has been put. Sasha is assembling a team. He's like, you O'Callaghan girls. She's like, oh, do you know what I mean? You
Yeah,
can see
that's
her
fine.
doing this. She's been put with. She is going with the Primal.
That's
They requested.
good.
They requested her personally.
Good.
She's going with the Primal and Big Rory.
Good. Good. Because he would feel ways if she wasn't going.
Oh no, she's going.
That's
She
fine.
She even had the only thing that she had to go do was to go get permission from like her boss, essentially,
Yeah.
Mr. O'Halloran.
But and then secondly, Seamus will, after being painted up by Maeve, will call over Carol.
Carol walks over.
Maeve, Carol's going to be joining us.
You know what? Fuck it. It's baby's first raid. I was gonna
Yep.
give her the armor bracelets, but no, I'm gonna give her the full paint treatment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of. stares at you as you paint her. She doesn't like refuse. She just stares.
Like she do. Yeah. Obviously, there will be variants to the stylings of it that suit Carol and her particular affinities much more clearly. That matcha, though.
And what's Keen doing during all this?
What is he doing? Not much really.
Going over to talk to anybody or anything like that before we get ready to cruise?
I guess he'd go over to Seamus.
You see him there.
Yeah. Where am I needed?
Where are you needed? Needed everywhere, mate. But, more than happily, if you want to run, then you can follow behind us. It's pretty simple. We don't overcomplicate things here. If there's an enemy, we charted it, and we charge it, and we kill it. You'll figure it
And
out
I'll
as you
be
go along.
Yeah, and yeah, as you say, you'll be behind. So he'll just put his hand on his shoulder. Hey,
I don't want to see you behind, big man. I want to see you next to me, right at the front.
Gives a look. You don't see more than that.
good. And he just smiles. Big, happy, or borderline too happy smile.
Key and glass. Big on the border to glaringly glares.
All right, so Daniel comes back. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kira, if you wanted to say something.
That was Katie. Sorry.
Oh, it was you when I asked you. No.
No. Well, while Kian is close enough, because haha, how convenient, you have come to me. As soon as she's done painting up Carol, she turns around, reaches into her bag, snags. It's one of those things where like it's probably rude, but the urges are weird and they do things sometimes. And she just snags something out of her bag, snags Kian's hand, and shoves a woven bracelet on his wrist. Just, it's a very quick thing, and while she's got the wrist captured, it's just, they make gun for you. It's an Armatalon. Use it. And if you see her, and you'll know who it is if you do see her, tell me. It just kind of goes back to, like, rapid shuffling through all of her shit, making sure she has Gaia's Breath sworn on the outside where they're, grabbable and whatnot, but just has a fucking weird moment and then does that.
All right. So Daniel comes back. The Wormfro is cleared with it. Sasha is leading a team consisting of a mixture of the Primal and the Wild Lords. Eva Callahan has extended her services to serve with them. This is my group that's with me, so I'm your commander. Fight hard, fight strong. We're going to ride over there. It's a short distance. Anyone who doesn't know how to ride, climb on with somebody who does. No time for learning, only adapting. The hunt's being called. Keep up, fall behind, stay behind. Anyone have any fucking doubts? It probably surprises Seamus how fucking gruff just Daniel is about this whole fucking thing. It's just like, oh, do you know what I mean?
I wouldn't so surprised, maybe not, but it's kind of like a okay. But he understands like what this means to him as such. So it's kind of like, come on, of course he's going to be fucking fired up about this. He gets it. But he makes sure Carol is stood in front of him at the front.
Oh, Carol is. Carol is. She's there. She's waiting. You know, she's just standing there in the war paint, you know, waiting.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like she's in front of him. He's got his hands on her shoulders. Like, you are here. I have you.
So, you get led to the stables, and people, I mean, for Keen and Kira especially, people mount war horses in the Umbra. We're going Umbra, boys. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
You can see these big umbral horses. They look fucking terrifying. They're war horses. You know what I mean? Daniel's one especially. It's this big black stallion, but it's like in the Umbra, it's even bigger. You know what I mean? To accommodate his Krynos form.
I mean, okay, so who are the Aruns that are present besides
Orla.
Orla?
Orla, Vera, Cub.
Okay. Yeah. No, Kira will climb on like when it comes time to climb on, she'll climb on with Orla.
Yeah, Orla just looks behind as you climb up. Can ride, can't you not?
Nope, didn't learn that.
Well then, hold the fuck on. And don't feel me fanny.
There's a nod.
Or I'll slap you.
You know, she just she gets herself situated and make sure she has a good grip.
All right. Yeah, everybody's mounting. For those who did not buy a Dot and Ride but have been there with training and all that, you can ride because you've been training every morning, but you won't be able to pull any maneuvers or do anything, do you know what I mean? It's enough to keep you on the fucking horse. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's all right then.
What's kind of funny, Seamus? Are you letting Carol get on her own horse, or are you saying she has to ride with you?
No. That's the thing. So, Seamus will get on a horse. He won't tell her what to do. He will just he'll walk with her to the horses. He will get on his horse and he will let her make her choice.
Oh yeah. What you can see, Seamus, she is very skilled on a horse. She grew up on the traveler community. Horses were a commodity for them. She's very comfortable. You can see it, just the way she's not like a master horseman, but you can tell that's a woman who's grown up around them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well used to just climbing up and just testing herself out, swinging her arms a bit, and pats the umbral horses, the ethereal umbral horse. Yes, Kira, they're ethereal.
Yep. Seamus just gives the one nod of all right.
Sweet. Kean, who are you getting on with? Who are you riding saddle with? You gonna ride with Psycho Man, Iron Lady, Weird Druidic Man, Scar Man, Get Man, long-haired, totally not sassy man, Duncan,
Tall Seamus, old mate,
Sea Moose, or hello?
You have a lot of options right now.
Yeah, a lot of options.
Wheel for choice.
Kid. Raz, come back. Baby, come back.
Is he dead? Raz!
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 What?
Do you need to go to sleep, Raz?
I need to kill the remnants of the worm. Go
to sleep, Raz.
Don't worry, you will totally be there in spirit, killing the
Yeah,
worm.
go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Okay.
I'll say you're with the village team, and you do very well. Go to sleep.
Very nice. And I kill a lot of them. Yeah.
Go to sleep. Go on.
Okay,
Go. Leave that hang out.
I'm going.
Bye, Raz.
Sleep well, honey.
Love you guys.
That's it. I have found my ammo to destroy his character.
Don't do it.
Anyway,
As Kian gets on the horse, he slowly falls asleep on the back of it.
anyway, Keen gets moved to go with the raid team, which are going in on foot. Because Sasha doesn't ride a horse because fuck your horses. I run in.
Screaming, probably
Yeah.
naked.
No, he's a shovel lord, not a Fianna. God,
Look,
someone civilized.
my bad.
Anyway, God. So, I'm gonna put this link theme in the chat because we're riding, boys. And it may not be with Rory, but god damn it, you're riding umbral ethereal horses, Maeve.
Oh my god, I love it.
So how does Kira feel? Because I mean, Daniel sets the pace, and Seamus, that man sets that pace hard. Your thighs are like, no. Do you know what I mean? As you're bouncing in the saddle.
I mean, Kira has never been on a horse before, so it's one of those things. You know, she makes sure she has a good grip. When the horse gets moving, she realizes, oh shit, and like actually holds on to Orla tighter because that was not a secure enough grip. This is far faster than she thought it was going to move. You know, she was expecting something like a motorcycle on, you know, like a motorcycle on a bumpy highway. It's not that. And you know, like, I mean, like, probably Orla can tell, like, this is the girl who's never been on a horse before. Once the horse really gets going, just holds on to her that much tighter because holy shit, she did not expect this.
And the fact that you're doing it in the Umbra.
Mm-hmm. The fact that it's happening in the Umbra, like, and somewhere in the back, like in the back of her mind, there is the joy, the excitement, the rush of being part of this. But at the moment, she's focused on like just making it to the side of the battle without getting thrown off.
Maeve and Seamoose.
Oh, Maeve is made of hype. This is awesome. This is amazing. She actually gets to be one of the people riding to battle on the horse now, and she actually knows what she's doing. She doesn't need someone to hold her. This is the best.
And Seamus as well. He's probably not as comfortable as most of the people, but he still gets it. He still knows how to do it. Mainly, it's probably been a few years since he's done it properly. Or well, more recently relearned it. Ride a bike after a while, you get used to it. But still, the soreness of his horse is thoroughly reminded. But this isn't just any horse. This is the Umbral Charge. The one thing that he has fucking looked forward to since he's been here. And not only that, he's got a good amount of people with him. He's got a good amount of people behind him. This is going to be not just any charge, but this is going to be fucking something. He does keep an eye on where Carol is, though. Not so much like looking how like I'm watching you, but just like, all right, still here, good.
Yeah, she's pacing along beside you.
Yeah, he is more than happy right now. But of course, he's more focusing on his own thing at the minute. But yes.
So, where Daniel's going is he's cutting through bog and bogland, and you're going through these things. Dex ride. For Seamus, Dex Athletics, difficulty 7.
Oh boy.
I'll tell you what it does.
Oh, thank God.
All right, Seamus, you're managing. You've got this. Oh,
Will lightning reflexes count, or is it just
Yes.
a yes?
yes.
That's a lot of successes.
It is. You're holding on. You're in the back of your mind, you're like, okay. They always said, oh God, yeah, no. They always said, I see why they said to grip the stirrups like this. Oh Jesus, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were never ready for the bouncing, but you
Never.
managed to gain control of it, so it doesn't hurt you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, while you're galloping through a Maeve, you're wondering a lot of things. You're like, where the fuck is Daniel going? And you've given him directions to where this is, right? And that's what you can see in the distance, the mill, the water tower, and you can see these things scurrying around the Umbra. You're at the top of the hill.
Oh.
So Daniel turns, rolls his horse around. So you're all like, guys, you're forming a line. How are you reacting? Because you're forming a line, like, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Now, they can't see you yet, but you get the impression Daniel's waiting for something.
Yep. Seamus pulls into line, expertly so, especially with a role that he's got control. He's got it. He's got it. He pulls into line. And people start lining up, and he sees Daniel like doing the bit of the pacing around. It's like, oh, you talk. Yes.
Kira sees the line forming, and she remembers the old movies, the cavalry charge, and she takes a minute to get herself a little resituated, and also take note of who is on either side of herself and Orla.
Big Chris McNamara.
Mm-hmm.
And this psychopath, Gravel Walk,
Oh boy! All right.
who looks like he's a pit bull on cocaine. You can see him like, you know what I mean? Like, I even did this so much the spittle came out of my mouth. He's going that like, you can even see spit flying out of it. Kira, this man is Jesus. Whatever energy he is on, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's never been in a battle like this before. Sure, go clear out a group of Banes. Maybe take 2 or 3 packs if it's a big deal. But a cavalry charge with people this hype, to the point of actually frothing, there's something more going on than she's aware of. She's certain of that. And she just kind of puts that down and, just takes stock of the people around her and, essentially trusts that they know what they need to know. And if she stays close, they're the people who will get through this battle safely.
So, while you're waiting, you've got 1 or 2 bits to kill. Maeve, how are you feeling? Because that roll determined how well you're up in the line. Seamus is in front. Whether you like it or not, Kira, you're in front. I'll put it like that. Maeve, you're just behind. So you're behind... you are behind Fionn. He's up in the front. You are beside Liam and Duncan in the back. Liam had a bit of trouble. It's just a success-wise. You know, Seamus got more than you, so he's directly in the front line. You're in the second row. You're beside Duncan, and Liam is just behind you. How are you doing, Maveless?
There's definitely something to be said for the revelation that we are lined up on the hill overlooking this shit. That's where we went. And of course Daniel knew exactly where we were going. He's Children of the Oak. This is literally their thing. They know the fucking land. So it's one of those things where there's that crazy revelation of oh, that's what's happening now. And yeah, just not fear, but there's at least a little bit of wonder because, oh God, we're actually about to do this. So just holding the reins, letting the thing march under her, and just stomp in place, all of that, and just taking it in, looking over the massive group they've got with them, and just the realization that, like, this time we're not the ones getting surprised. This time we have the upper hand.
So, give me a perception alertness, everybody, to see what's about to happen.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec. My Discord is frozen.
Do you want me to roll for you?
Please.
How much am I rolling again? Is it 5?
For perception alertness, it's 4.
Oh, 4. Lovely. We get 3. So, Kira sees it first. Then Seamus, then Maeve. Kira, you can see people moving by that water tower where the fence, you know what I mean? You can see a large group of Garou coming out of the bushes. And you can see this big one, all black, with like, a blade. You can see many different colors, and you can see him lift up his sword, and they begin to stalk towards the village, like this little small outcrop of houses. You know what I mean? And Seamus, you can spot it, and then maybe you see it because it's just the position you're at. You can kind of crane your head like, oh shit.
Does it look like Orla notices this?
Orla's staring ahead. She hasn't made any direction that she has noticed it.
Okay.
You're kind of sitting in front of her. She's got her arm around you. At this point, she's transitioned you.
So, Kira, like, she'll just kind of subtly point that out to Orla.
I see it. Don't worry, lass. Whatever happens, you stick by me. I'll look after you.
Yeah, there's a nod.
Pat your chest. It's probably... Is that Orla being nice?
Yeah, it's a little like, huh. Like, she wasn't expecting this, but, she does... She feels a bit more at ease than she did before.
Seamus, you see it as well. Sasha's leading up the troops. You recognize, you see some of the red shapes, you know what I mean? Red fur. Stalking into the village. What's your reaction?
Sorry, who's next to me again? Is it Gravelwalk? I'm on the other side of him.
You are beside Carol.
Yep.
And Christopher. So you're beside Christopher. Gravelwalk is at the other side. But you can see Gravelwalk frothing. You know what I mean? You can hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, like people are still getting ready, and he spots it, and he just gives the side tap towards Chris. See that?
Yeah, I see them. They're about to hit in a few minutes. Cracks his neck. Just, like Vera from behind you can hear the sword drawing. You know what I mean? The shing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's he cracks his neck. Seamus, it's just that it's that switch from the kind of the jokey happiness to just the. I mean, Carol could probably see it in him because she's the closest. It's just the eyes just kind of narrow, and it's just that focus, full in the zone, ready.
What happens next is pandemonium. You can see all the Garou shapes just emerge in Krynos and begin charging in. You hear the rattle of gunfire, boom, 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 and you just hear combat. You can hear it in the distance. You can see activity begin to brace out from below. What Daniel does, those who have razor claws have it instantly activated because he rides through. As he shifts up the Krynos, he extends his claws outwards and, well, shing, 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 you know what I mean?
Oh boy.
So,
All right, that deal is cool as shit.
I gotta.
what was that? Sorry?
I just gotta make a note of that.
What was that, Katie?
No, just like that was just as a detail. I wasn't ready. That's really fucking cool. I just need to say it while I'm thinking it.
All right.
That is some hot shit.
So, Razor Claws is active. You know, if you're going to activate gifts, activate them now. Don't tell me because I'm going to be a bit descriptive. So, activate your gifts. Put them in the side chat. So, Daniel, after that happens, you know, he paces back over, and you know you can hear him. You know, his breath is big. It's that. You know, the horse begins to stop, and you just hear him just repeat. You know, I cannot shout it like he would. You know, the victory, no retreat, no surrender. That chant. You know what I mean? And the you know, is the the death. You know, the death. You know, the scream. I mean, the group all around you, for Kira especially, because I know Seamus and Maeve are going to join in. But they all start screaming that at the top along. You know what I mean? They all begin to scream, you know, Dah! You know what I mean? They all begin to chant it. You know what I mean? You can see the things below, all of you, begin to turn like up at the hill, like, what? Wait, what? You know what I mean? These horrific rat-looking creatures screaming. You hear Orla just begin to like let out this thunder. It's like, Dah! You know what I mean? I mean, even for you guys, you've never been a part of the like Maeve and Seamus, you've never been a part of the Umbral Cavalry Charge. This is fucking madness. Like, you're about to charge into that thick horde of those rat-like creatures. You're about to go in full bore. And like you can feel the horses begin to slowly start moving. What are your reactions, please? Because I want to know them. Because you're still chanting and screaming the death as the horses begin to slowly trot forward, beginning to get ready to gallop.
Yeah, so as the horse begins to pull forward, moving with the rest of the pack itself, Seamus chanting as he does, following the words and the hymn that is slowly building and building of everybody else. Every time it slams, he gets more and more energetic. The feeling, the burning of this fire is just stoked to its core until finally he waits for that charge. On the verge of exploding himself, it's...
Anyone else?
So, for Kira, this is like you can see her getting like steadily more and more antsy. She knows the fight's coming. She's getting she's ready to go. She's prepped. She's focused. Like, that's whatever is going on in her head. She's alert. Her head is forward. Her eyes are down on the field. She's got the very alert posture. Almost, she's not like a tightly wound spring, but she is a spring. As soon as the word goes, she's ready to hop. She's ready to hit the ground fighting.
What's your reactions to the chanting? I'm curious because this is something I want to say you've never seen in the American sets. They don't do this shit.
Yeah, no, it's... There's a sense of wonder at first. Like oh wow, this is some, like almost like a feeling like it's almost like old magic, I guess I'd say. And it doesn't take long for the chanting to start to have an effect on her. She gets more and more hype. She gets more alert. She's not like constantly shifting back and forth in the saddle, but like she adjusts her grip. She takes a more ready posture.
Do you scream along with them? That's a very important thing.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
She does not know, but so she's probably like a half a step behind everyone else, like not perfectly in sync, but she gets into it.
Is Maeve back? No, I take it not. All right then. So I will wait for Maeve because I want her to be here for this because everybody's gonna have to start rolling. Because you are charging Umbral Cavalry style. This is about to get insane. So I need to make sure Maeve is back for this. So I'm going to add a bit more narrative. These things are trying to form up. They're scurrying out. Things are beginning to charge outward left. They don't know which direction to go because they can see the horses on the hill coming down. They can see everything. It is like just... I mean, it's a lot of them. That's a lot of rats. These weird hybrid humanoid rat creatures. And the way they're coming down the hill, they're trying to brace up against you, but the charge is really hitting. What happens next is Fionn extends out his hand. And it's like, I mean, for Kira and Seamus, you see it out front. Maeve will see it then. The white banner with the horse on it as he holds it, it's like it materializes with the hunter chasing, with a bow as well, as it just seems to shine like a fucking beacon up in the sky. You are no longer affected by the darkness penalty when it comes to your ride rolls, because he activated his version of Fairy Light. Daniel, I'm going to give you these buffs now. We'll howl. Still gets it. You'll gain an additional -2 dice to hit into the enemies when you're making, like, on your damage rolls. You get an extra 2 dice in your damage rolls following this charge, as he just, howls, like the final death before the charge begins. So, Maeve, if you're back, what's your reaction to the buildup of the charge?
I don't think she's back yet.
Oh, damn it.
I'm back. I had to swap the speakers so I wouldn't be bleeding the scene into the scene. Maeve summarily loses her fucking shit. Because, I mean, she's had plenty of time to look on at this and wonder. And now she's actually part of the whole thing. She's another part of the entire, like, mob mentality. She gets carried away with it. And especially, like, fucking crazy hunter fairy light. No, she loses her goddamn mind. That's amazing.
What is she doing? Like, telling me you're losing your mind is not enough. What are you doing?
I mean, she can't run until, like, the time comes to charge, but I mean, she's screaming, she's whooping, she's doing everything short of just, like, straight breaking rank and charging before it's time, because that would be bad. But I imagine, especially if it's one of those things where, I mean, they're umbral horses, they can sync with their riders at least a little. There's a lot of the dancing in place. She's not yanking on the reins because it's not the horse that's losing its mind, it's her. But no, she's both arms in the air, cheering, screaming along with it, going along with the chants. The eyes just go fucking, like, you'd swear she got into some fucking cocaine. Her eyes go enormous at the fucking symbol put up in the sky to light the way for the horses. Fucking Jesus.
So, make me a dex ride roll, everybody. It'll be Div 6, including you, Seamus. It's Div 6. It'll be athletics. You're about to be part of the Umbral Cavalry charge. For Kira, you get a special roll. Dex Brawl to sweep your claw down when you connect.
Oh, alrighty. Dex and Brawl. Do.
Is it ride or athletics for me?
Athletics. Everything is Div 6, though.
Nice.
I guess my only question is: are these things growing with the people? Are people shifting up? I heard claws.
Yes.
Oh God.
You,
Yeah. Oh. Huh. Fuck.
you are all in Krynos. These horses are Krynos. Like, they're massive Umbral horses. They're war steeds. You know what I mean?
Oh.
That is 5 successes for Kira.
Okay. How much for Seamus?
Only 2.
That's not too bad. Only 2. Roll me your Krynos strength +3 plus rollover.
Krynos
And
strength.
Kira, no, not you, Kira. Hang on. not you.
Okay.
For the horses, Krynos strength +3 plus rollover. For Kira, regular damage. Regular,
Okay.
regular Krynos damage.
We get the +2 for charge damage.
It's +3 for charge damage.
All right, I
So
just
it's
didn't know.
+3 plus rollover.
That's right.
And that includes Razor Claws, right?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yes, it does, Kira. Yes, it does.
4.
Beautiful. So how are we doing cumulatively, damage-wise?
4. So 8, 9, 10,
Your specialty pops, Kira, by the way.
14, 15, 16, 17 total.
All right, boys. You do 17 total to this horde of Skaven. Yeah, the horde of Skaven. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. It's my game.
Do what I want.
I do what I want. Grand scheme. Yes. Do you know what I mean? You burst into them, and I mean, things go flying. Things go left, right. I mean, I'll put it like this, guys. What's terrifying is the way you steer the horses in line. It's not even the fucking your claws are doing. It's the horse trampling over them. You can hear things crushing. Blood spatters up into your face. Kira, you manage to lean down and swipe your claws out in the line. You come back up with black Icarus fluid just flying everywhere. People with swords bring them down and swinging. But for Seamus in the front line, what you are doing is you are directing, because Maeve slides in behind you and stomps over anything you don't manage to crush fully. I need you now, Seamus. I need you to soak me 5 lethal, and Maeve soak me 4 lethal. Remember, you get just remember you have your Krynos stamina.
You have Krynos Stam, and the Talons are +2 for you.
What, Armor Talon or War Paint?
The War Paint is +2. Carol?
I don't know what War Paint does, so.
Yeah. The War Paint-
Never mind. Just
That's
roll your
fine.
own stuff. But I'll get to the NPCs later. You roll your own stuff.
Yeah, the War
Okay.
Paint is +2.
That is easily soaked for Seamus.
Mm-hmm.
You're soaked. Wait. Actually, hilariously not soaked. I take 1 whole point of damage.
You get what happens is Seamus, some of the blades try to come up and strike at you. Shani, you get the benefit of being not in striking range just yet because you're not slowed down. But what happens is maybe you get like nicked in the side of the leg if you get me. Is your you guys are flying through. You're moving at top speed. Like, this is terrifying. What Daniel says, though, as we're going through, we're going to roll another round in a second, but Daniel will say, keep going, no leave your horses yet. Push through to the center. Like, if you look over before I get to the next round, you can see Carol just swiping down with the fucking claw. You can see Chris just, extend with his thing. You can hear Fiona is currently shining the beacon up, so he's not striking down. Orla is. You can hear Gravelwalk going, yeah! Do you know what I mean, in the background? Like, howling. striking left, right. Vera's striking. You can hear just the sounds of just chaos and behind you. Maeve, you're behind Liam as he tries to strike desperately and rapidly. Halfdan kind of comes up beside him to help. Duncan does as well. So for the second round, you have the option now for my riders to keep your horse straight forward and riding through, or to try strike at somebody. The striking at somebody will require it will be a harder diff because you have to swing down. Do you know what I mean? And keep control of the horse. It will be a diff 7 instead of a diff 6. Kira has the choice of using a dex brawl to strike at the enemy, or a stamina brawl to protect the rider.
Oof. We're in the thick of it. Yes, we're gonna use stamina brawl, try to keep Orla protected. It's like the horse is able to do damage itself, but it's not gonna if we go down.
Seamus, being at the spearhead of his little side wing, effectively is charging forward.
Yeah, that's what I mean. To keep the horse direct, I mean you're relying on the horse just to push forward. But if you want to get your individual kills, roll me a dex brawl 37.
No, Seamus is
all right.
Daniel said don't leave the horse, so
same roll as before. Difficulty 6. Maeve, what are you doing?
I am going to rely on the bulk of the horse. This is a fucking charge.
All right, same roll as Seamus then. Everybody's learning. So proud of you guys.
No.
Lightning reflexes will pop for this, by the way.
Beautiful.
As well as vicious blows will not, because you're defending instead of attacking.
Right.
And then do you want us to do the same thing for damage again?
Yes, please. For Kira, no. I just want to see how much successes she gets, because she's not attacking.
Yeah, she's doing something different.
Yeah. That is 4 successes for Kira.
Good. Orla does not take any damage. That was the threshold of that Evida. You needed 4 or more. Well done.
We're rolling damage, right?
The riders are rolling damage, yes.
Beautiful. That'll be in
I did good this time.
6 plus 3 plus roll over. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How much cumulative are we looking with rider damage?
That's 16.
Beautiful. Oh yeah, you're punching through. These poor things are like, run! Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Just, oh my god, do you know what I mean? Like this charge is awe-inspiring, and what begins to happen next is some people stay on the horses and begin to circle. You know, they do the thing that the Huns do, you know, they start to circle around, you know what I mean? Other people, Gravel Walk, Vera, Scars of the Mind. Gravel Walk leaps off the horse, man. He just fucking jumps, you know what I mean, and crashes into a pile of them. Fucking Vera slides off the horse and charges after. Scars of the Mind is off. Blackfire's jumping down. But the Children of the Oak, they circle. Seamus, you get to watch this briefly, and you all get to, like, I mean, I'll put it like this, Kira, you're being a part of this, whether you like it or not, because you're with Orla.
I mean, yeah, she'd stay. She is not making a move to leave Orla.
You get to watch this amazing shit, because it is amazing. And Kira, you get to feel it amazing, because you're a part of this. You're actually, you know, Orla will shout at you, I need you to strike as many as you can as we're doing the circle. Keep hold of things, I'll keep you steady.
Yep. No, yeah, she holds on with, you know, as best she can and gets her arms out ready to strike.
There's the music for this section because yes, I'm being cinematic because you know what, I want hype. So for Seamus and Maeve, I'll get to you what you do in a second. But for Kira, and you got to get to visualize. Daniel lifts up his arm and he does a circle motion. He takes the front, Orla takes the frontal charge of this. She goes ahead of Daniel. Chris and him and Fionn fall into a V, and they proceed to circle around like a literal flying wing. And what they proceed to do is they proceed to strike. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, this is advanced cavalry tactics. Now, you guys have a decision to make. Kira does not get that decision, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Gravelwalk has already made his. Same with Vera and fucking Scars of the Mind and Blackbriar. They leapt into the combat, the foot combat. Are you going to follow them, Maeve and Seamus, and do this V formation, or are you going to get in the foot combat? The choice is yours. It will matter when we come into initiative rolling.
You know what? Because technically, if I go, that means I get to drag Carol with me. Fuck it. Let's go with the cavalry.
Okay. Maeve, what are you doing?
I'm not gonna lie, as much as, hand to hand is good and all, Maeve has wanted nothing more than to learn these crazy advanced cavalry tactics. She is way too high on the fucking cavalry. She's sticking with it and making sure that she maneuvers herself into a position that likewise just extends that ring of death around the fight.
So, in terms of the other NPCs, Liam goes with you. Duncan gets these hands and runs in. And Halfdan, he's a get. He runs in. Do you know what I mean? He's a get. He's like, oh, fuck no, I ain't outbeaten by no Fianna. Even if he is my beautiful alpha, just run, leaps off the horse. You know what I mean? Drop kicking a motherfucker. So, for my people who are deciding to stick with the cavalry charge, because I hope you're listening to the drums of Galgamay, because this soundtrack is perfect for what I'm about to do to you guys.
Oh, absolutely.
So, for Kira, who's Strike Force 1. So, I need you to make me 2 rolls. One is a Dex Athletics.
Okay.
Difficulty 6, because you've got Orla. And a Dex Brawl, difficulty 7.
Okay. Dex Athletics, difficulty 6.
For my riders, you have the option. Dex Ride, difficulty 6. Or Dex Brawl, difficulty 7. If you don't have Ride, this will roll be diff 8.
Which roll?
The Ride roll.
Right. Oh, I think clearly I should take the diff 7.
I am the weapon.
Because my Dex Brawl pool, even at diff 7, is significantly higher.
Torna, what did you say the second roll was?
It was a Dex Brawl, difficulty 7.
Okay, Dex Brawl, difficulty 7. Got it.
Oh, nicely done. Nicely done, sir. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's
Nicely
that was
done.
an appropriate noise to make.
Oh,
On the other hand, I'm about to go flying off a horse.
oh, Maeve. It's all right, buddy.
I mean, that wasn't even a close miss. That was dice. What you gonna do?
So, Maeve, I need you to make me a roll. You're going to love this. Stamina athletics. Because one of these things runs in and plunges a spear into the horse. The horse buckles and falls over. You go flying. Stamina athletics.
Oh, that thing's gotta die now.
Not stamina athletics first before you start making up your mind.
I know. I'm making sure excuse me. Don't forget my pools. All right, so 6, 7, 8. Way better. 1, 2, 3,
Roll-
5.
All right. It was difficulty 8, so 2 successes. You get enough.
Sorry.
You get enough to land right beside Vera. Rolling. And what they do is fucking Vera grabs you and pulls you up into the battle circle.
Yep, this is my life now.
So, before I get to another thing, I'm going to be a bit cinematic before we roll initiative. So, we will start with Seamoose, who got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5? You sure that's 5? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
Oh yeah, 7. Yeah, sorry, I forgot the 6. So Seamoose, what you do is you sweep down with the saddle, kind of holding onto the reins, and you manage to just. It's literally like a line. So what you're also doing is you're not kicking up dust. What you're doing is you're hitting people. You're smack. You know what I mean? But it's drawing up blood and viscera and ichor, and you kill about 10, which is one sticking your hand out and sweeping. You know what I mean? Because of the sheer speed you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And as, because I'm adding my cinematic to this now, as he swings down and he's ripping up flesh, blood, everything in between, he, on the back of the horse, opens his arms and screams as loud as he can, "You cannot kill me." Just the top of his lungs.
So for Shayna, what happens is as you're galloping just ahead, gallop. Orla, while holding on to, she adjusts your posture, mate. Shayna, so when you bend, you go all the way down as she turns the horse, so you just swing. And you get about 5 people with this almighty just uppercut. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like blood, you get covered in viscera. Like all the black ichor just splashes all over your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what you both notice, and what Maeve is starting to notice, is what they're doing. The cavalry's kicking up dust and forming a circle. Do you know what's happening while they're spinning around? It means the ground forces trying to sweep these guys, they can't. Because they got to worry about the cavalry. And it's now harder to hit and see. You know what I mean? So I'll need an initiative roll for everybody. Because we're going to have some cinematics and combat-wise. Because more things start to roll the fuck out because, oh god. So how's everybody doing?
Oof. All right.
There was a point at the beginning of this where Kira seemed a bit overwhelmed by everything. The horses, the cavalry, the prospect of charging in on the cavalry, and everything that was done so carefully, so deliberately, from the chanting to Daniel activating the razor claws, the charge itself. Now that she's out there in the thick of it, her claws are bloody, her face, her fur is covered in this thick black ichor that serves as the blood of the enemy. She seems much more in her element. Not relaxed, but focused.
All right. What about Seamoose and Maeve?
Well, Seamus is all effectively. He is ready to paint himself in the blood of his enemies. He is ready to rip, tear, and just destroy everything in front of him. The Kool-Aid has thoroughly been taken, and he's just laughing maniacally as he's sweeping down left and right against these horrific things. Still, every so often checking back towards the cub, making sure she's still there, but most importantly, Torna, making sure she's getting fucking involved.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I will say this for Carol. That woman, she's using the horse just to plow into enemies. She's not even using her claws. The horse just boom, knocks a guy over, and you can see she takes the time just to stamp, and starts galloping ahead, keeping up pace with you, but laying out this, at people as she's screaming by, like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's one of them where like she's screaming and like he's been screaming as well, but it's that one where he just looks back and he just fucking echoes with her. And those arms open, just screaming upwards, top of his lungs as he's just trampling through.
And Mavelus.
This may be about the first time that Maeve has gotten kind of like jostled away from not even necessarily her pack, but the group that she's meant to be hitched with in battle has been thrown to the ground, has been put through that. And for once, she's not just mortified of not knowing what's going on around her. It's a huge and kind of jarring change in her. She tumbles down. Vera snacks a hold of her, gets her up, gets her in line, and she's furious. She wants the thing dead that took her mount out from under her, but it doesn't throw her completely out of the zone. She's, set up shoulder to shoulder by Vera, wherever Vera has stuck her, and she is she's in it. For like the first time ever, Maeve is 110% in it and not trying to coordinate, not trying to dance around people, just going after what's in front of her.
You can hear
I'll move
I put it like this, Maeve. Like Blackbar's in the center using his tears duties. You get stacked up by him. You can see Duncan just swinging left and right and uppercutting. Liam is trying to keep up with the rest of the cavalry. You can hear Halfdan like yelling and screaming. Vera is like sword swathing and spinning. And there you see him, Maeve. Gravel walk.
The fucking coif is killing me.
What?
The coif is what does it. I just
What's so funny about it?
it's so amazing.
Chainmail, man.
No, Maeve is doing her best to like reach in, get smacks when gaps open up. Obviously he's going to do her job, but for once she's actually aggressive.
So, get aggressive. Here we go. You are first on the list.
Time to get aggressive. All right.
You can hear Gravel like, "No, who I am!" You know what I mean? Swiping left and right. You know what I mean? What's my fucking name? You know what I mean?
Over his shoulder. I'm going to be so proud of myself. There's one.
All right.
Actually, you gave us the thing that made him -2. Diff to attack.
On the charge.
Aww. Oh, well.
Yeah, you're not charging anymore, Maeve.
I could pretend in my
You
heart.
can't pretend. But it's a lie.
Wish I was charging, but I'm in the Creamy Nougat Center where I'm supposed to be. Ugh.
Oh, that's not too bad. Who are you hitting? The Red Guard or the Skaven?
Honestly,
Or the Rat? Yeah, I'm calling
whenever
it.
she can reach,
It would be the
whenever
Rat.
she has to aim for the gaps between the Aruns and the Galliards and the
It would be the
Philo.
Rat.
All right.
So,
Son of a bitch.
it's just you can't get a good purchase on your swing, but it's enough to start, beginning the hacking process. Are you spending rage?
Yes. Fuck it. I'll spend 2.
Great. It is the Rat Boys who are not feeling the best at the minute.
Life got a lot harder all of a sudden.
They miss. I told you their diff is raised. They miss. It's a sad roll for the Rat Boys. Sea Moose. Now, you have options, Sea Moose. You can keep what the cavalry is doing. You can adjust your course and maybe do some your own shit. It's kind of the option. You can keep it the formation that Daniel is keeping in, or you can begin to try make a push for it yourself to get back to where Maeve. You saw Maeve fall over, so it is up to you what you do. See, Moose?
Give me a sec. sorry, Jade came in. So I am still charging with the guys, correct?
Yes. You saw Maeve go down, like the horse got flipped over and Maeve fell out of it. Like going flying, but you have no clue where she is because you're just galloped ahead. You know what I mean? You're flying ahead.
Yeah. So I'm guessing the choices are either carry on following the pack or stop or jump in,
Or
which
probably-
right?
Yeah, jump in, maybe go try and find Maeve. But you're moving at full speed, like, you know what I mean? You saw her go down, but you've already galloped, like, following the group. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think the best thing to do is probably carry on charging.
Oh, yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, that's my decision.
All right, roll me a dex brawl like you did before. Diff 7, and you can spend rage.
Oh, shame I don't have a proper deck specialty for that. Anyway,
Actually, no, lightning reflexes would pop for this because this is you are bending. You know what I mean? You have to rely on quick reflexes.
look, if you're giving it me, I ain't gonna take it. I mean, I ain't gonna say no.
You are moving at top speed, galloping around in the battlefield. Reflexes are going to be a fucking thing. Lightning reflexes would pop for this.
I take this and I keep it and I hold it safe. So that's 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. Take 1, 8 successes.
Roll your damage.
Maggio is math always just confuses me. That plus 2 for claws takes it straight up to 8. Then it's how much rollover? 7 rollover, 15.
Oh,
1,
nice.
2, 3, 4, 5,
You
6,
going for-
7.
Are you going for the Red Guard or the Skaven boys?
What's closest?
Skaven boys, but the Red Guard do look like they're about to fucking start hacking at the ground group.
It entirely depends on what he can reach first.
Skaven boys.
It'll have to be the Skaven then. He's on a horse, remember?
I do love the fact that we're calling it Skaven. Not even mad. Oh yeah, no, should make a dent. Oh yeah, cleaving them fucking left, right, and center. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He charges forward again, cleaving left, right, and center. It's just still maniacally screaming at the top of his lungs.
Kira,
And 2 rage.
beautiful. Kira,
East.
you are up on Orla.
All right.
What do you want to do?
So ground group is getting like they're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
Who can I reach from here for this next round of attacks?
These two, one of them or these. These will be just hard to hit because they have armor, but you could hit them.
And if it looks like they're going for the ground group, yeah, fuck it. Let's try and get them out.
All right, diff 7.
All right.
Dex brawl. Dex brawl. Oh,
Oh shit. Okay.
nice one. Roll your damage.
Alrighty, that is
Yeah, I think it's 10 to start off with. Yeah, 10. Yeah, it's 10. So 14. And of course, your specialty pops for this.
Yep. And 7 successes for damage.
It'd be 8 for the 10. There's a 10 in there. It'd be
Oh yeah,
8.
yeah, 8. All right, 8 successes for damage.
Vicious blows. I'm at a blow from like a fucking speeding horse is a vicious fucking blow, man. Oh, you do 1, 2, 3, 4. You drop one, Kira. You get him right across the under the part of the armor, and you just tear him. So he just spins, and his axe collapses down. And he falls down in the heap. You got one.
And as he goes down, there is a victorious Arun roar that goes right up in the air.
Are you spending rage?
Yep, I will spend 3 rage.
Yay! It's a good thing you're riding within a rune.
Mhm.
So the Red Guard, they're going to try strike at Maeve. However, strike at Maeve's group. However, they are at a higher diff to do this. All right, they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maeve, do you want to dodge one of the an oncoming attack?
Oh Jesus, they're actually getting at me. Holy poop.
Yeah, they got really good. They got a good roll.
Yes, I do.
They
So-
got 4. Yeah, they got 4 successes, even at diff 8.
Wow,
Good roll.
I wanted it.
I mean, you're kind of killing their people. They're mad at you.
Well, I dodge off 1 success.
Well, it's better than none, Naveless.
Oh, exactly. Better than not doing anything.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lethal.
Woof. All right. One, two, three, four, five. So,
Yay!
bitch, please.
Yeah. Tries to strike down. You manage. Like, it's a bit of like you manage to take that step back in time. Like, it skims off your fur, but not enough to do damage. And because of the chaos of the cavalry whirling and spinning around, the axe just can't quite get the right purchase. You know what I mean? So, first rage round. I'm going to say, Maeve, you spent your second rage round dodging.
Okay.
Because I'm fair like that.
Thank you. All right. So, sorry, I just realized I was first.
Mm-hmm.
I go for the attack again. 7. Fuck you and your axe. 3 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Please do not soak 7 ag.
You hit the red guard, right?
Yeah, the dude who just stretched past the people in front of me to try to get me. Nah, I'm gonna get it.
1, 2, 3, 4. You did 7, right?
Yep, so 3 ag.
You hit him, and he kind of falls back. You're not sure if he's dead, but he stumbles back into the crush. You know, the massive viscera, dust. You know what I mean? Muck. You're not quite sure, Maeve. You hope you got him, but you're not quite sure. But you definitely, like, you didn't kill it. You got him, but you're not sure if you killed him or not. That, you know, that type of thing.
I mean, I at least got him a good smack.
Yeah. Oh, your claws come back with
Please
black
stop.
Icarus blood all over your fucking talons. So you definitely hit him. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, I believe then it is. Let me look at the thing. Skaven boys don't have a rage action. Sea Moose,
Yes.
first rage.
What are my options? Can I just keep swinging?
Keep swinging.
All right, I'm gonna keep swinging. I should swing. So it's diff 6 for the scale, and it's like diff 7. for the armor?
7. Yeah, diff 7 for the armor boys. Because you have to stretch a bit.
All right. So can I do? No, can't. It's fine. That was for the Skaven, unfortunately. But I didn't call it. But that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, your damage. Jesus fucking Christ. Poor Skaven boys are going to get wrecked.
Actually, do I get +2 for charging as well?
No, because you're like, it would have been the first charge. You know what I mean?
That's all right. I was just curious because I'm still on the horse, but that's fine. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
Beautiful. You kill about another 5 of them, man.
Yeah,
Start
much
wheeling
the
through
same.
them.
Cleaves his way through.
Oh yeah, like I'll put it like this: Escape. They don't have the most like intent. There's a lot of them, but between you and the Children of the Oak, dude, you're fucking cleaving through these things on like an unstoppable wave. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Kira.
All right. You still have more of the red guard standing?
Oh yeah, there's a good chunk of them.
Yep, she's going in for him again. She's
Do
able
it.
to take one down. I could take down another one. There we go. That is 5 successes to hit.
All right, roll me your damage.
Seven successes for damage.
Beautiful. All right. Let me. All right, Kira, you take down 2 this time. Coming in swinging hard. You fucking. Orla turns the horse just so you can get that perfect shot, and you just straight across 2 of them. Whack, whack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and again, that victory snarl that goes up.
All right, Red Guard are going to attack at Maeve and Kira this time, except they're going to be a lot harder to hit Kira because you're a moving target.
All right.
They get 2. Actually, no, they get 1. You're diff 9. They still get you. Soak me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lethal.
Alrighty.
Aren't you glad you're on a horse?
Yep.
You get 3.
So 2. Yep.
That axe, man. If you're lucky, because if you hadn't soak, if you got 4, it would have had to make your legs to stay on. But Kira, that axe caught you right in the side. Just, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Blood leaks out. It's like you're galloping, so you can't strike back at them. You're moving so fast, but they swing the axe out, and you just get nicked in the side. You know what I mean?
That prompts another vicious snarl from her.
It reads back. Yay!
Yee.
Here comes Maeve. They get 2 to hit Maeve. You got to tank it, Maeve. We can. You're gonna tank it. You're gonna tank it.
I am. Oh, I am. I am going to tank it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lethal.
Really glad I have a Talon.
Really glad you have a Talon.
Yep. Okay.
You're only on 1 lethal from the other thing. You're fine. You're gonna fire.
Probably should have rolled to shake that off earlier.
Don't forget your board dice. I will let you shake that off.
Oh, the board dice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Remember
you.
your board dice.
Fucking myself on the board die this
You have been.
time.
But I will let you, for that, I will let you say you have soaked off your lethal. I would be nice.
Yeah, okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, including the Talon. I got this. Got this. I survived this.
1, 2, 8, 9 lethal, right? And
So-
you did.
so 6. I'm taking 6. I soaked 3.
Yep. Oh. Oh.
Whatever it was wanted my ass.
Same guy. You struck
That
him. Came
motherfucker.
back. You were not ready, maybe. He's like, oh shit, and he catches you right in the belly and swings the axe back.
I don't appreciate that as I take 6 lethal. And I mean, noises are made completely involuntary, animalistic noises because fuck me.
All right. I believe we're on the second rage round. Maeve, you spent your second rage round dodging.
I did.
Skaven don't have a go. Sea Moose. I'm assuming more of the same.
Yes.
Do it.
More murder. Need a space there. Aha! 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
Yep. Roll that damage.
1, 2, 3.
Skaven boys.
Skaven boys.
They soak it this time. They survive your onslaught this time. Seamus is like, I will remember this day.
This time.
So, the Red Guard do not get another go, but Kira does.
Yes. Oh, and she's coming after them now. And I will. Wait, we can spend willpower to ignore wood penalties and rage
You
actions.
can. Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
So I will drop a point of willpower to ignore wood penalties. And roll my full pool for this. That is 6 successes to hit.
Yeah, roll your damage. Nice.
It's 6 damage.
Remember, ones don't take away. That's more damage.
That is more damage. Okay, hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 damage.
10 damage. 10 damage. Oof. All right, 10 damage.
All right, Kira, you kill another 4.
Her claws tear through these things, taking them out one by one. The bloodier she gets, the more she sees them go down. It's like the more ramped up she is frothing and snarling and howling, much like Gravel Walk at this point.
All right, so third rage round. I know who has another third rage. Go on, Kira.
Yep.
Strike again. What you're noticing, Kira, you're getting such good strikes is Aura's changing the position of the horse. She's adjusting, matching your rage. She is making this easier for you.
Yep. And I will drop another point of willpower to ignore wound penalties.
It goes for all the rage rounds.
Oh, it goes for all the rage rounds? Beautiful.
Yes, it does.
Awesome. Okay. That is 2 successes to hit. Or no, 3 successes to hit. One of those is a 10.
Roll your shit. No, it would be 2 successes. Your strength special doesn't pop for dex rounds.
Okay. One, 2, 3.
3.
3
That is
damage.
That is a sad damage dice.
That is sad damage dice.
Yeah, they soak it this time. You clang off the armor. Ding! Makes a ring sound. Now, top of the round. Maeve is the most hurt. Before I get to you, Maeve. So, I will let people start rolling to heal their lethal, but while this is happening, Maeve, you get a nasty hit. So what happens is Liam, who's been kind of caught in the in-between phase, leaps off the horse. Letting the horse just charge wildly around, stomping and kicking. He lands and basically rugby tackles that fucking Red Guard, knocking it over and rolling. What happens next is you can feel a slap on your back as Blackfire spends the Gnosis and hits you with the Gaia's Breath, healing 4 of your lethal. And as one of the... I'm not finished, young lady. My description. As the next person comes in swinging at May, one of the Skaven, you look up and the head just goes as Vera just sweeps under it.
Feels
Daniel will howl. All right, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 4 rage.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh Jesus.
As what Daniel will do before I begin your rage rounds, everybody. Daniel will whirl and turn. I'm going to put on different music for this. And same as you see it, the whirling and turning has stopped. He whirls around. And he points at the mass of people that are trying to crowd the thing. And Daniel just suddenly charges forward, howling at full speed, like, can you fucking, you know what I mean? Where's the Black Alchemist? You know what I mean? Bring him to me! You know what I mean? And he just starts galloping at full speed right into that crush. Like, maybe you see him coming. So we will get a round of actions and rage rounds before I'm going to make you all roll something nuts. But Seamus, Daniel's charging at your group, at the ground group, but he's also he's charging at the mass. Like, this is about to be, oh God, what is Daniel doing? You know what I mean? But they all just start charging. Like Orla, Fionn, Chris. Carol looks at you for a brief second, like waiting on your go.
He's fucking going.
Yeah, they all start charging in a big fucking line. Kira, you see it. Daniel just fucking lets out this ungodly roar that just fills you with so much rage. It's like he just injected you with adrenaline. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's going at full speed with that horse. That horse is covered in viscera already.
I imagine she's got probably just enough time to get a good grip before Orla goes charging after him.
Yeah, you're in front of Orla as well, so it's like you're like, oh Jesus, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So Maeve, you see that though. You can see the cavalry is turned and is coming towards you guys at full speed.
I'm not even mad. Admittedly, I am stitching up the giant hole in my body. Let me quickly roll that. Yep, that is one more. And since we're on a main action, how's everyone else reacting?
I'm glad you asked. You hear gravel walk? Form up in a shield wall. I'll put it like this. Vera just like half-hand stacks up beside her. Duncan does. Liam is stuck because he tackled that guy to save you, but he's getting stabbed and shit. What do you do, Maeve? You have a choice. Form the shield wall or pull Liam into you to be it. You know what I mean?
No, I'm retrieving Liam.
Dex Athletics. And you can spend rage for anything else, because I'll give you a full round, including rage. But
yeah, let's try to get Liam out of this alive, shall we? 4, 5, 6. Oh, thank God, that is 3 successes.
oh yeah, you kind of yank his arm and kind of get the back of his fur and pull him back, but you hear Liam like, you hear that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that the best you can fucking do? Do you know what I mean?
You know what? At least he's in a good mood. I'm gonna call this a win-win. I'm spending 2 rage.
Oh yeah, he says all sorts of heinous shit. You know what I mean? Laughing though, maniacally.
I'm just gonna give him that. Once he's yanked in, it's a good pat. Like, that's right. Keep going. Yes.
So, Sea Moose, you have an option.
Jeez.
Dex ride, keep the forward charge going, or dex brawl to strike at enemies.
Will it be right or will it like what is
Athletics. It's
the
essentially
athletics?
it will be diff 8,
And then the strike will be.
diff 7.
I'll take the fucking strike.
Okay.
Dex brawl.
Yes.
That is a lot more successes.
Lightning reflexes pops. This is the one time one of these specialties actually pops for this.
I think I've been a bad boy.
You've been a very bad boy.
I have, because lightning reflexes is not my dex specialty. I got it mixed up.
Oh, I was sad. I was like, this is Seamus' time to shine. I'm
It
so
is.
sad.
Precise though.
You'd have to aim. You'd have to say
Yep.
you're aiming. That's why I was like, oh, you took the one specialty that I was like, oh.
I this specialty's shit. I'm never taking it again. It's shit.
It's for aiming. Like, if
I
you're
never
aiming-
use it.
You're
I
a-
never fucking use it. But either way. Yeah, so that is still that is 3 successes even.
All right. Yeah, no, you can give me a damage roll.
Alrighty. With 2 roll over, that's that many dice. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes on damage.
All right. Who you, Skaven boys again?
Yeah, Skaven. I don't know. You gave me the option, so I just rolled.
Oh yeah, no, Seamus, the Skaven are about done. You like between the Children of the Oak and this cavalry charge, there's no way they could account you. You guys like got combined of like 20 something successes on the initial charge. You wiped out nearly like 3/4 of their number. You know what I mean? Like they're like run away. Do you know what I mean? You can hear them.
Beautiful.
No more Hearthstone. Yes, yes. All that type of shit.
Yeah,
Now-
it's very much the same. He screams, charging in.
You spend rage.
Yes. I will
Good.
spend 2 of the numerous rages that I have.
Kira.
Yees.
What are you doing?
All right. So Kira's along for this battle.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
she's along for this charge into the throng.
You're like, what the fuck is Daniel doing? What is he doing? What is he doing?
Oh, this is happening now. Okay. Who can I kill?
Yeah, there is the Red Guard or the Skaven boys, that the remnants of the Skaven boys.
Oh. She's going for the red guard again. They hit her. She's not sure if she killed the one that hit her yet, but they're going down.
Do it.
And boop, boop, boop. I'll drop another willpower for ignoring wound penalties. It's 2 successes to hit. And 6 successes for damage.
Beautiful. You short 6 because there's 2 1s in there.
Yeah, it's not taking one's way.
Oh yeah, you nail another fucking 2. Cleaving them apart with your claw. With your claws. Excuse me. So the Red Guard, they're going to try roll something, but it's going to be difficulty 8 for them to do it.
Ooh.
All right. This will affect you guys on the next round, but I don't think it's going to be enough. But you have to soak the cavalry people will have to soak some damage. Maeve, first rage round. What are you doing?
I'm gonna get it.
Get what?
If there's a shield wall on one side, and I had to pull Liam out, is there other places where they could try to get at the back of the shield wall, or are we pretty clear?
You're pretty clear. You kind of form like essentially like a solid wall. What you see the Red Guard doing, they're trying to. One side is trying to turn and adjust because right now you're bashing things against each other. It's like a stalemate, and they're trying to account for the cavalry. So what you could do is, if you hit the Red Guard hard enough, it could break apart their ranks so that the cavalry just absolutely just, do you know what I mean? Clamor through them, you know?
Can I reach over the shield wall?
Yes.
Then fuck it.
It'll be a div 7, but you can do it. You're a big girl. Do it. Do it, Maeve.
I'm doing it. Jesus. Just double checking my pools. Sir, you give me a second to put some more claws in things. I don't care if it's div 7. I'm going to get 3 successes.
You are going to get 3 successes. Good. And you do a
1,
fuck ton of
2,
damage.
3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
All right, Maeve. All right. Hang on.
That's right.
Let me just get the right music.
I'm helping. I'm a helper.
So, Maeve, are you ready to be a part of the Viking shield wall? Halfdan, right? I imagine you're trying to run up to go strike, right?
Oh, yeah. She figures she'll, try to get over her shoulder or something if they duck, maybe?
So you're all clashing against shield of Halfdan. What Halfdan does, because it's Vera, Scars of the Mind, Duncan, and Gravelwalk at the forefront row. You know what I mean? Halfdan, as you're running up, he gets down to one knee and lifts you so you do a jump strike and pulls you down again.
That's hot. I'm not even mad. Halfdan's my new buddy. What the fuck?
And Maeve, that jump strike kills 5.
This is the coolest Maeve has ever been.
The Red Guard topple down, do you know what I mean? Enough that's what happens next turn won't be affected.
Yes!
All right, Sea Moose. So,
Yes.
first rate
Yeah, so I guess I'm still charging, right?
Yep.
So more attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. This time I will fucking go for the knight because the Skaven are basically just fucking gone. Right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Holy shit.
Holy ones.
Holy ones, Batman.
Cling! You cling off some of the armor.
You know what? I'm happy there's a 7 in there because that would have been a pentuple botch.
Holy ones, Batman.
Yeah.
Seamus just front flips off the horse and face plants. Just no. But
Just
no, you're
takes
fine.
the axe off the guy and hits himself with it.
Yeah. You can't be as crazy as me. What the fuck? Do you know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
even mad. I'm kind of concerned about your health, though, buddy.
The worm is like, buddy, you okay? Anyway.
so that doesn't happen. Next.
Kira,
Yes.
that's your rage go.
How is my what?
It's
a
your
rage go.
rejection.
Oh, it's my. I thought you just asked how was your rage heal, and I was confused.
No. You'd be like the opposite of a rage heal in this combat.
I know. Yeah, no, I'm going for more of the armor boys.
Go on.
Get him.
Oh, that's a fail.
Where did you roll?
Oh, I rolled in Fallen Crown.
Roll it again and get in the right dice roller. We're not in Golden Crown. We're in Blarney Land. Hey, there you go. 1. Roll your damage.
Two.
Holy ones, Batman. 3, actually.
3. Yeah. Oh, 3. Yeah. There's a 10 in there, so I do 3.
Hey, soak it, though.
Damn it.
All right. Second rage round. Mavelus, you gonna try that move again? You want to feel cool?
I do want to feel cool.
Well, then feel cool then.
Gonna.
Hey, roll your damage. Damage. Oh, nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Get another 3, Maeve.
Oh,
They lift you up and strike. You know what I mean?
this is the coolest thing.
So, last rage round for Kira. Actually, no, sorry. Seamus. It's still
Yes.
second. I keep forgetting.
Yes, I would like to do the striking again. All I can do, really. I will, I guess, aim for the knights again. Hopefully not 5 1s. That's better! 1, 2, 3 successes.
Woo!
3 successes with rollover, because it doesn't matter, because it's UA.
Oh,
Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
oh yeah. Seamus, you get a good. Same as Maeve, good 6. Their numbers are starting to whittle down.
Beautiful.
So, Kira.
Yes.
Well, it's another rage round.
Yeah. Go on. Another rage round. More hitting the knights. 5 successes. 6. One of those is a 10.
It doesn't pop on the It doesn't pop on the
That's
hit.
right. It doesn't pop on the.
You don't have a dex specialty.
Yep. 12 and 4 is 16.
That is. There's 2 10s in there.
2 10s.
So that's 4.
4.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 10, 7, 3, 6, and an 8. Makes 7 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You nick one of them. Eh. Eh. All right. Third rage round. Kira.
Yep. Going at him again.
All right. Roll your damage.
4 successes. 3
3
successes.
3 successes. You don't have a dex specialty.
I'm getting. I'm too hyped, Torna. I'm too hyped.
Holy shit.
Oh shit!
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11.
Yep, 11 successes. Oof.
All right, Kira. You know, Sea Moose over there is fucking cleaving his way through. You, with Orla's help, what Orla does is she kind of veers to the side to the point where you get to tilt down and just do a double arm slash, and you drop 8. To the point where you and Sea Moose are going to get reduced diff for what happens next.
Ooh, nice.
So, Sea Moose, Maeve, Kira, I need you now to make me Dex ride rolls. Sea Moose, you can make this at a regular diff now.
Yay!
Kira, Dex Athletics diff 5 to hold on.
Okay.
Maeve?
Do I have?
Oh, yep, sorry.
I was going to say, am I rolling Dex ride, or am I allowed to sort out athletics again?
Dex ride. No athletics this time. You gotta use your skill, Seamus, that you don't
So
have.
It's just Dex, so is it diff
Just
7 for me then?
No, it's diff 6. It's gone down to diff 6.
All right.
All right.
So, Maeve. Oh, shit.
Ready?
Okay.
Skill.
Okay, so, Maeve. Daniel charges. Full speed. The cavalry connects into the back. They keep going. Stamina, athletics to brace and stay in position because he's timing this that his horses will pass you without hitting you. But if you move, you'll get a full horse. You know what I mean? You'll be one of the red guard, Maeve. Stamina, athletics, difficulty 6. Don't forget your boar dice to not move. So, Maeve, I want you to imagine you're standing there. I'll get to Kira in a second. You know, everything is good. Everything is fine. You know, you're fighting, you're this, and just these thunderous horses come flying by. Like, for a split second, you see Daniel's big thunderous horse spin by your, like, you know, the hooves slim by, it slips past your hair, not just one, then Seamus, then Chris, then Fionn, then fucking Carol, you know what I mean? Froo, froo, froo. How do you feel? With, like, I mean, bits of the Red Guard flying everywhere across from you, you know what I mean?
Look, I'm pretty sure her heart's on the verge of exploding.
And what about you, Seamus? Like, you thought for a second Daniel's gonna run, and then at that last second, you all tilt, like, and adjust the horses so you miss them by like an inch. You fly by everybody.
Yeah, no, there was he was charging in, you know, screaming as he does, collecting as many bodies as he could as he was charging in. As soon as it kind of realizes him that he's about to charge into the fucking shield wall, it's that second of like, I don't know how to stop this sort of thing. I'm not skilled enough on a fucking horse, and then it just moves with the rest of the pack. It's like, yeah, fuck me.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Fuck!
Exactly that.
I have the weapon. That's all Maeve hears. He spins by. No. Now, I said I left out one name. Fuck Kira. You are galloping along with Orla, and you bend down to strike up. And you can't adjust your balance in time. So what happens next is you kind of awkwardly, you're like flailing. You don't connect into the shield wall. No, instead, the horse tumbles, and what Orla does is she outstretches herself, grabbing onto you and putting her against her chest as you and the horse and Orla, like Seamus doesn't see because he's too busy screaming and holding on for dear life at the horse and going forward. But maybe you see it, the Orla goes flying off the horse flies off as well and flips. Kira is being held on by Orla, and they hit that ground line. Boom! Like a thunderclap. With the horse landing on top of Orla, but Kira, you are fine. because Orla is on top of you, and she took the brunt of the impact. And you can see the creatures are climbing over and starting to stab the fucking horse. You know what I mean? So,
All right.
before I get to what you're doing, Seamus, roll me an alertness.
All right. What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that? All right,
Yeah,
Seamus, you don't see shit. You don't.
That's just not
really
fair.
good.
Fuck
That
you,
is-
dice. Fuck
that's
you.
That is really not fair. You know what? Fuck it. I want Seamus to have this decision. Fuck the alertness roll. I'm not in the mood for this shit. It's late. It's my secret werewolf game.
Do what I want.
It's my secret werewolf game. You can all go fuck yourselves.
All right. Well, what do I see in my blindness?
You are granted holy sight. Suddenly, Seamus.
Black Stag himself descends from the heavens and gives me a note.
Here you go. The Fido goes away. So
Just-
you do see these two things, like essentially these, like there's like a squad of 6, right? They look heavily armored, and you're like, oh, they look nasty, but they're not engaging. Well, not for the minute. What you do see in the center, though, there you go. Now, here is the decision Maeve and Seamus have to make. Orla is down, and along with Kira. But there is the Black Alchemist and his squad trying to get away. You can see Daniel gearing up to charge, but he has not noticed that Orla went down and is getting, like, I'll put it like this. There's time to get to Kira and Orla before they shank through the horse's flesh. But there is the Black Alchemist, and he looks like he's trying to get away. Decisions. Realistically, Maeve can catch up to him, but it'll be a chase. Seamus has the better chance because he's on a horse.
Could, like, is it one of those things where the attention can be diverted and we could, like, realistically, can it be pointed out and then we go to get Orla back up and let them continue the chase on horseback?
You don't know. Right now, Seamus and them are galloping ahead. It's the chaos of the battlefield, Maeve. You could alert Seamus and he could try to look back, but then he could fall off the fucking horse. You know what I mean? Like, right now, it's a split-second decision. You got to make it. So I will leave that up to Seamus and Maeve. Kira, you're stuck under a horse with Orla. You can worry about. We'll get to you in a minute.
Woo!
So I assume there's like he's sharing this or whatever have you. Like there's a good moment of connectivity there. Are you there, Tom?
Yeah, so I mean, how does this work? Because do I know Orla's gone down? I do, don't I?
Essentially, I think between the two of us, we know Orla's down. We know he's there.
All right,
You spot him. I probably saw Orla hit the dirt.
beautiful. All right, that makes more sense. I'm with you now.
If it is heat of the battle and we both have these revelations, it's just I'll get Orla. Get him.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, if Seamus is with the front, yeah, I mean, because if he breaks off, it means Carol comes with him, and that's 2 people down from the charge. So,
Yep. Gotta make these big choices, big man.
He's gonna stay.
All right. Final answer.
Yeah, Maeve is gonna try and help them out, and then I'm staying with the charge.
All right, Maeve. What are you alerting to this? Are you alerting some people to the Black Alchemist? Are you alerting some people to Orla? I will get to Seamus in this charge in a minute because these group were with him.
All right, who's on the ground?
Who's on the ground? Everyone in the picture.
Are connected.
Everyone in the picture is on the ground.
None of them are connected to Daniel.
Well, Gravelwalk probably is through Mind Link.
You know what? That's the plan. Is she'll since Halfdan's the one she's been co-oping with, she'll elbow him to point out where Orla just ate shit, but then she will turn before she goes to like push that to try to get Orla and Kira back like recovered. She'll turn to Gravelwalk and be like, essentially just yell "the alchemist" and point.
Charisma leadership. You don't get pure breed. It's the heat of battle. I'm not letting you have your peanut butter.
You're not letting me have my peanut butter?
No.
Charisma what?
Leadership.
I'm glad I've even started buying into it finally.
I'm relying on your part of this is a crunch moment. I'm going to take away your crutch.
I assume you're not going to let me have another crutch in its place.
No, I'm not. Do or die, Maeve.
Oh, God.
So you go alchemist, and I mean Seamus. You hear Gravelwalk, traitor. You know what I mean? It echoes like a fucking demonic screech, like a banshee. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at that gif, and just imagine that coming out of his mouth. Traitor. Do you know what I mean?
I wasn't worried about him having a link.
Oh, he starts running at full speed.
Screaming and running. Oh, God.
Fucking Vera. No, Vera's gonna go help Vera. She's gonna go help Orla. But Scars of the Mind looks over and he takes off at full speed.
Oh.
Echoing. It's just like Seamus, you can hear them. Like the two boys at full speed, burning all the rage they have. You know what I mean? They go hitting Lupus and everything to keep up with you guys.
Beautiful.
So, Kira, I'm going to be a bit cinematic before we get to Maeve, because I imagine, going after the Black Alchemist, this is amazing. Gravelwalk, Scars of the Mind, and Duncan. Because Duncan is not being left out of this. He's like, yeah! Running after them, hitting Lupus. Saving Orla and Kira are Vera, Blackbriar, Halfdan, Liam. Charging these crowd and Sea Moose. So, we'll quickly have a little cinematic moment. You know, the knife, you can hear it, Kira. They're cutting through. You're pinned. Orla, I'll put it like this. Orla's legs are broken. She's not like permanently broken or anything, but right in the moment, it's like they're permanently broken. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're trapped, you know what I mean?
Yeah, which, on the one hand, the horse is shielding us. On the other hand, we're both pinned.
Yep.
I mean, Kira's gonna try to get out. Because if she can get out, she might be able to throw one of these things off the horse with enough time to get Orla out.
Stamina. Diff 8.
All right.
Just stamina. Just stamina. For now, just stamina. I'm about to hurt your feelings. All right, you can start squirming. You're making progress. You know what I mean? You're not out. Mm-hmm. You hear Orla. When they cut through the horse, I'll lessen the weight. Squirm out and go. That's a fucking order.
Kira's mouth is agape. like the ears are up, the eyes are like she actually turns back to look at Orla with a confirmation, like, are you sure?
That's a fucking order, Cleith. Squirm out. When they carve through the flesh, squirm.
And the ears go down. She snarls. She puts her she takes her big Krynos paws, plants them into the ground, ready to haul herself out.
So, Maeve, hear it. I'm going to hurt your feelings.
Don't you dare.
You have 2 athletics. You have 3 athletics rolls to make. You can only spend willpower on one of the rolls. You need a minimum of 5 successes to get to Orla in time. You can only spend willpower on one of these rolls. Actually, no. 2 rolls. Willpower on one of them.
All right. If it's that clinch, may I cheat and spend a rage for Lupus to try to get there faster? It'll be essentially spending a lot of rage to have to go down and go back up, but
I am sorry, it's going to be the same either way. This is one of those moments where it's do or die.
I will still expend the extra rage. So 1 to go down, and if I get there in time, 1 to pop back up. But, ooh, fuck me. All right, Dex Athletics, right?
Yes, you can spend willpower on one of these rolls.
All right.
Only one. Only one.
First roll. This is not the moment, Discord, to have connectivity issues. Fine, I'll do it again. Come on. Really?
Oh, Discord, this is really not the time.
Are you able to post in it?
Nope.
Oh, there we go. Whew. Okay, so first one is
Did you spend willpower, though? I'm not. Well,
that one, so that's 3.
that's 3.
All right, I'll spend it on the second one.
All right.
All right, Orla. Don't you fucking die on me.
It's 3.
Oh.
You spent willpower on it, yeah?
All right.
Yeah, 5 total. You get to her by the time she ain't. All right, buddy. I'm gonna hurt your feelings some more, but Maeve gets there. Maeve gets there. Maeve gets here in time that she doesn't have to rage heal. But you crawl out, Kira. But you get to watch them cut to the horse, and they are stabbing the shit out of her. Right into her back. Do you know what I mean? Hacking at her. You can hear all of that. Come on, do it hard, that type of shit. Like blood is starting to come out of her mouth and everything. She's just screaming at them. But Maeve gets there by the time she reaches that. It's one more health level and she has to rage heal. But that's when Maeve arrives. So I need you both to make me, between the 2 of you, strength
All right.
all. You need a cumulative of 4 successes. Only one of you can spend willpower. Only one of you.
All
Maeve,
right.
what's your strength, bro?
With the extra rage spent to explode back up, it will be 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, I've got 11. You take the willpower.
Okay.
All right, that's 3.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3.
Just
6.
barely.
Yep, you get her off. Describe how you bat these things away, because you did just barely. She has 1 health level left. I want cinematics, people. I want you to sell it.
For Maeve's part, she really does. She shrinks down. She slithers through all of this shit between you and her. And I mean, her timing could be better, but when she does finally get there, you know she's there, because that last bound, she snaps up to Krynos and just full body plows. Like, this is one of those things where, I mean, if you want, I can do some soaking, but she is just throwing herself into these things to try to rake them off of Orla.
I mean, there's like Kira, you know, she squirms out from under Orla. She's getting ready to run as Maeve arrives, and the arrival of Maeve, the situation changes. That's a Theurge. So, I mean, what else can she do but try to protect the Theurge trying to do their duty? And she picks up one of these things that's just stabbing Orla, the closest one she can reach. She picks it up and she flings it across the battlefield. Just any one that she can grab gets picked up and thrown.
All right. Orla is saved with 1 health level left. Guys, the amount of stab wounds in her. Jesus fucking Christ. Do you know what I mean? Blood is everywhere. She's alive. Barely. And we'll put a pin in you guys, because the battlefield is over for you for now. So, see Moose,
Yes.
it's you and the boys. Let me get the right music for this. There you go, Seamus. Yeah,
Beautiful.
I think you know what. I think you know how this is about to go.
Oh yeah.
And it's them over there, they're starting to run. So, how are you feeling? What are you doing, Seamus? Because Daniel's starting to gallop. Fiona and Christopher are trying to catch up with him. The same with Carol.
Yeah, no, Seamus sees the target. He sees the squad with him, and he fucking hears Gravel Walk. You can't not hear that, and he's made his choice. He's gonna hunt with these guys, so kicks the spurs in and let's fucking go.
All right. Dex Athletics to form the V.
Alrighty.
All right. Seamus, I want you to roll me a brawl attack -4 diff.
-4 diff. Jesus. All right. Is this a cumulative or just mine?
Just you.
Since it's -4 diff, Torna, can I fucking aim?
Yeah, you can.
So I'll take that diff 4 rather than a diff 3. Diff 4 aimed. Let's do this.
Yep. Who are you going for? Precise
You
pops.
know who I'm fucking aiming for.
Go for it. That is 7 successes.
Hold on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, 9 successes. Fuck me.
Precise. Now
Yeah.
I'm using the specialty.
Yep. 9 successes on the headshot and the Black Alchemist.
All right, so it's so my damage is strength,
Plus 2 for
two.
claws,
2 for claws,
plus 2 for the headshot,
2 for the
plus
headshot.
8 plus 8 rollover.
Holy shit! All right, you ready for this damage pool, Torna?
Let's do this.
That is 1,
One,
2,
two,
3, 4,
three,
5,
five,
6, 7, 8, 9 ag.
To the skull. He doesn't so. Oh god. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You did 9. You did 3 ag to his skull. That alchemist stumbles onto the ground. He's not hurt, but like, do you know what I mean? It's like that. He kind of stumbles down. His men try to swarm around him. All right, Seamus, I need you to roll another initiative.
10 plus 8. The same exact fucking roll. What the fuck are those? That's soap pool. Bastard.
Five. He's on. I have though.
Nice.
So they roll an 18. I will roll this, the highest pool. Well, first of all, Seamus, let's give you a buff. Take another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seamus, against the Black Alchemist, you have a -2 diff to hit him for this round.
All right.
This round. That includes rage round.
Oh yeah.
And then I will roll the attack on the Black Guard. So they do that many. But yeah, you can see the boys and Carol. Carol leaps off the horse onto one of them, while Daniel, Christopher, and Fionn, they circle around and start swinging in. Carol's on top of one, just slamming her fucking Krynos claws down, screaming into his face. So, you know what? The Black Alchemist gets up very slowly, much like the Witch King does that. Do you know what I mean? That bit in Lord of the Rings. Ooh. He just glances over at Seamus, who's probably on the horse.
Yeah, I imagine with a hit like that, he circles around. It's kind of the thing where he like jumps off the back of the horse because it's go time. Got you now, bitch. Yeah, hops off the horse, and it's just that stare between the two of them.
You know? All right, then. Let's do this. Let me get the right music. Fuck it. Fuck it. There you go, Sea Moose. When it comes up, go away, Inspect Element.
Beautiful. Yes. All right.
So, do you say anything? Do anything? Were we having a dramatic standoff, or are we?
Are we doing this dramatic? All right.
Just fuck it. We're Fianna. Let's do this.
As the camera pans over the Black Alchemist's shoulders, watching Seamus in the distance as he wrings his hands and knuckles, taking those few steps forward as he does, the ground crunching underneath him, he addresses the Black Alchemist. You're going to die like a dog.
No, the Black Alchemist kind of tilts his head, and his Krynos wolf form is decaying, and that menace sort of Do you know what I mean? You know, when you know it's the line of you're gonna die like a dog. And you're going to die. And then make a fine servant.
There's a small growing smile across Seamus's Kryno's face. The hue of the glow of the spirit heritage showing through. No. You've been on borrowed time for long enough. I'm finally caught up with you.
All right, let's go. He gets the first swing. Here it
Charges it.
comes. All right, he gets 2 successes. He drops 2 rage. Actually, he gets 3 successes. Sorry. 3 successes. He drops 2 rage. Are you
3.
choosing to dodge or tank?
3 successes. I will tank this one.
All right, don't forget your board dice.
I got board dice and I got war paint.
1, 2, 3, 4 aggravated damage.
So I get 6 plus 2, and then war paint gives 2, correct?
Yes.
Want to see this dirty soap pool?
That's a dirty soap pool. Fuck me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Yep, you soak it. Clangs off the war paint off your flesh. Doesn't do anything initially. Solid strike. You're up, Seamus.
Yeah, and Seamus comes back round. He's gonna. Oh fuck it. Let's keep this going. Let's aim for the head again.
All right.
If 8 this time, I'm imagining.
Yeah, it's a
Oh
different.
no, I get the -2.
Oh, you do? It's diff 6, yeah. Daniel fucking buffs you the fuck up.
I will take that diff 6 and slap the fuck out of him.
All right. So
That is
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5. All right.
So strength
Plus 4.
4. So sorry.
And
Hold on.
then it's strength plus 4 before rollover. Because plus 2 for claws, plus 2 for the head. Strength plus 4. And then another 4, so strength plus 8.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ag.
7
the
ag
head.
to the head.
So cruel, oh jeez.
You get 1 through.
Yeah, it's kind of that clash of the times where the alchemist throws in a hit, it glances off Seamus. Seamus quickly comes around. The speed on what Seamus can move out of is just iconic for the Ragabash as he gets a good hit across the face. Not enough to kill, but it's still a hit. Blood is drawn.
All right, here comes Alchemist again. 3.
So yeah, I'm tanking it, dude.
All right, same dice pool as before.
Play chicken till his dice
1,
economy
2,
dies before mine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1,
So-
2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, you'll go again.
Coming at him. Same again. While I've got the -2, I'm taking the headshots. Ah, fuck me.
Jesus Christ.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. All right, so
And that is this many dice because it's 1 more than last time.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ag to the head.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 go through. He was on 3, wasn't he?
Yes.
All right, that's a raid. Oh,
Oh.
he gets 1. He's still alive. He's still like 1. All right, he goes fucking buck wild. You carve off a piece of his fucking eye. His eye's missing, but he starts wilding the fuck out and swings for the second rage round. He comes at you hard, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now that is one I'm gonna try and dodge.
Yeah, that's a dodge.
Because if I dodge, I can still soak. So let's finally try and dodge some shit. So Dex Athletics is
another link. Is Seamus is gearing up for this.
take 3 off it. 2 off it. Sorry.
2 off it. Okay. This is gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
So he did 6. You took 2. That's 4. So it's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aggravated damage. That's a big swing.
1, 2, 3,
3,
4
4.
soaked. Take 1.
Yep. Ooh. Gets you, nicks you. Nick gets a good strike across your chest. You know what I mean? Gets that blood drawn across your belly. And his go again. He has to
Yep.
spend 2 rage. That is, he misses. He misses.
Huh.
Miss. That's a miss. That's the miss. See,
All
Moose.
right. Gonna take a normal shot. -2 diff is gone now. No wound penalties because it's only 1.
Game time. Oh,
Holy shit.
okay. All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. All right. I am
And
playing
it
Silver
is
Sponsors.
funnily enough the same dice as last time, I think. Yes.
All right. Ooh,
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ag.
How'd you get him, Seamus?
So, as the camera pans round, as the two are exchanging blows, to begin with, glancing and such, but finally Seamus gets the tear on the side of his face. The roar that echoes from the Black Alchemist chills the spines of those around, echoing through to the battlefield of the others can hear. Seamus narrowly gets glanced across the chest, the claws raking deep, a little bit too close for comfort. With that, Seamus sees his opening. The second overhand strike comes in heavy. There's no thought behind it. It's just it's a Garou frenzy. He takes in the inside path, using the inside of the alchemist's arm to go in towards him, shoulder barging him, and as he comes up, the claws go into the side and rake across the front of his chest again, and again. Just this brutal swings, one after another, until finally the heap of flesh that is the top half of the alchemist slides off, disconnected, snapping of the spine from the weight, and drops backwards onto the ground.
What's creepy, Seamus, is there's an element of him that is still breathing. It's just slow, like his liquid is just it's like it's draining out of him. You're like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if he's still breathing,
Oh yeah, no, it looks like he's just like those death rattles. You know what I mean? That slow, like as you watch just fluid, like you ripped, like it completely disemboweled him nearly, but you just get to watch like his flesh begins to peel off slowly as if it was no longer attached to him. You know what I mean? It's like a slow decomposing process. Like you even watch the honor guard like around who are fighting and dueling, like they do start to do the same. It's like their life energy is just falling to pieces.
well, as he's doing this, then as this is happening, Seamus will see his moment. Because he does have a knife, he does carry one. He will go to the Black Alchemist, who is wheezing and such on the ground, the decay going from the chest area upwards. Pull the knife out from the belt. Begin with, I imagine with Krynos' strength, it ain't too hard, but one clean hack through the neck. Taking off his head, grabbing it by the hair. He starts walking towards Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel kind of looks around. Do you know that? It's that kind of like initial, like, like they're all looking around. Like it's that apprehension because God knows what the worm is going to do. You know what I mean? That like we've seen so much fucking shit. You know what I mean? But Daniel turns, finally realizing that the thread is over, covered in like viscera and like there's a wound in his side. Like the man looks like he's been through like fucking hell.
Yeah. And he sees Seamus walking up to him. He keeps his eyes down. He drops to one knee before him and lifts up the head.
there's a second, where he just stares at it. This. I wouldn't say it's intimate. It's just this stare, as if he's looking down at it. As if he doesn't know. It's if he doesn't know what to do for that initial second. Does Seamus say anything?
So he will offer it. There's the second of silence where Daniel is having his moment. You called the hunt, Huntmaster. Here's your trophy.
All right, Seamus, you're about to see something. It's an odd thing, as Daniel's golden hair kind of whips in the breeze. Seamus, you're looking not at Daniel MacNessa. I'm going to be real, you're looking at a king. The way he looks all of a sudden, Seamus, like you've seen it in your father, but more importantly, you've seen it in the Alpha of Tri-Spiral. You know what I mean? That regality that just appears for that split second. You see it. And he takes that breath, and he takes the hair, of the head of the alchemist. Thank you for being one of the hounds. And it's said with such, it's humble, it's respectful, but Seamus, the power that resides out of that voice in that moment.
And Seamus, as the head is taken from him, there is, of course, he bows, he's on one knee, he drops, of course, because of regality. It's the power, and him being a loyal servant, it's what he does. He can't help it. But it's that he goes down. He doesn't stand after giving the head. He goes down after giving the head. And it's that smile on his face that nobody can see, that he just brought so much vengeance back for that family, for what happened to all these years. The feeling that runs up his spine and flows through his veins is awe-inspiring.
You're about to get another moment too. Seamus, you're sitting there smiling, celebrating the vengeance, because you know what? Black Stag, yeah. Even the Morgan's like, oh baby. But as you kind of glance out of the corner of your eye, did Kristen McNamara just kneel? Fionn's kneeling. Gravelwalk knelt. Same with Duncan. Carol looks up from her. I mean, that corpse she has is absolutely just decimated. She's covered in blood and viscera. And she kneels. Like, Maeve, you look off, and I mean, Kiri, you can see it in the distance as well. You can see them all kneeling.
Oof. I assume it's happening in like a wave outward.
Yep.
It is that really amazing moment where you flash to another screen, where at the edge of the field, Maeve has gotten there just barely in time. Everything has collapsed around them. Kira's probably heavy breathing, thought they were all going to go down. I don't know what her state is. Maeve, as soon as she knew she could, dove down and has been putting Orla back together. But, it's one of those things where something kind of like tickles at the side of your head. You just need to look. And she turns her, her muzzle up and away from Orla briefly, just to make sure everything's okay. She knows they have it. She knows they had the chase, but it got too quiet. And she just looks over and sees him, even at a distance, even if he's so small from here, but you can tell it's the golden hair. It's the posture. As he holds up the head as a wave of Guru, one by one, take the knee out of sheer respect. And man, her heart really does. It's on the verge of just exploding. It's such a swell of... I mean, obviously there's all the respect and everything else, but she's so proud. More than anything else in the world, just this intense pride in Daniel for going from being someone who knew there were a bunch of expectations and perhaps begrudging them, perhaps being bitter over them. He's stepping into it. Oh, it's an intense sense of pride. If only she knew that Seamus was right there at the very, very beginning and put that seed in his hands. But for the moment, even without that knowledge, it's still one of those things where her big head turns and it's just blissful. It's like looking on Stag. Considering the state of everything around them, the state of them like 5 seconds ago, it's such an intense change of expression. Hopefully Kira will notice. Orla should be getting together enough to finally realize what's going on around her better.
Orla's like lying there, man. She's... Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Maeve is expending everything she's got. Orla will be put back together because Orla is not allowed to die until she fights the tower.
Oh no, she's not dead. It's just tuckered out. You know what I mean?
If nothing else, that's her fucking packmate. She will carefully lever her up just so that she can see. She doesn't expect Orla to do a lot, to move a lot, but she wants her to see.
Oh yeah, no, you can.
Yeah, I mean that's actually probably what gets Kira's attention. She's set herself up so that she can protect Maeve and Orla, while Orla is being healed, and it's when Maeve helps her up and has Orla look, that's when Kira's attention snaps away.
Like, I'll put it like this. Even Vera takes one knee out of respect. The Silver Fang. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She shows that respect. She doesn't bow as deep as the Fianna do. The Fianna bow all the way. Halfdan and Vera, because they're non-tribe, they take one knee as a mark of respect.
Yeah, and it's one of the things where Kira will look to, she'll look to Orla and Maeve because she knows something happened. Something big just happened. She doesn't quite understand what. But she knows something truly awesome just happened.
But you can see, like, Orla is getting Maeve to help her kneel. Because, like I said, Orla got fucked up saving your ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and, it's just Orla's kneel. Fuck it. Kira will kneel too.
So as the Fianna acknowledge the heir to the throne of Red Branch. This moment of victory and acceptance is where the scene will end.